It's time for the Christmas show from the streets of Los Angeles, California. The one, the only, the G.L.O.W original, Hollywood.
Hollywood and Vine, we are so fine because we love Christmas time. I love to rock. I love to roll. But if I'm bad, Santa will leave me cold. But I'm not going to be bad.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Mike Grant Show. And today's special guest is from G.L.O.W, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Please welcome back Hollywood. Hey Hollywood, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hey,
I'm
so
doing
this
awesome. And
Oh, you're doing good.
yes, and it's
Love it.
so great to have you back here and to catch up with you today.
Well, everybody, this is the Christmas show, and we're going to have some great guests today, and we're going to check in with them and see what Christmas memories they may have.
So my favorite Christmas memory would probably have to be when I was about 7 years old and walking down the stairs and hearing this ungodly weird noise of brrrr. And under my Christmas tree was a little hamster running on a wheel in a cage. And it was the most amazing Christmas. And I cried like crazy. And I had a little Christmas hamster and I named her Holly after Christmas holly berries. And she was one of the cutest little pets I ever had.
So I remember on Two Broke Girls one season, we had a nice Christmas living room set. That's where the scene was. We had a Christmas tree with yellow lights that were twinkling, and there was a fur rug. And I just remember all of us sitting on the couch, laughing, having a great time, like it was Christmas with the family, even though it was a fake set and it was nicer than my living room. But it was just the best time. That's one of my fondest Christmas memories.
So many great Christmas memories people have. And another great thing that everybody remembers, obviously at Christmas time, is the gifts. So I got to ask you, Hollywood, what is the best Christmas gift you've ever got? And what is the worst one you've ever got? Do you remember what the worst one is too?
I don't think any gift is the worst one, right? The best gift. See, I could be very, what do you call it about this? Or I could go, oh, I got this big giant diamond, right? That could be the best. And then, like Charlie Brown says in Halloween, which this isn't Halloween, I got a rock. So, you could get a bag of pasta. For me, you know what the greatest gifts are? Really things that I really can use. My sister giving me hair dye. We're talking about, she's a hairdresser, and she always asks me, what do you want? Well, you always want gifts that you can use. I like practical gifts. So she gives me hair dye. I'm like, cool. We got to keep my hair looking fabulous, don't we? That's a great gift. And as far as a bad gift, I don't think I've ever gotten something besides an ugly Christmas sweater. Have you ever had one of those before? Like clothes that you just don't like?
Yep. And I would have
I think
to say
we've all
for
had
me,
that.
gosh, when I was little, I would have to say the best gift would probably be when I got Super Nintendo, because that was cool when you had the Super Nintendo system for Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a cool Christmas gift. Another thing that's good for Christmas is Hollywood soaps. Hollywood, you're still with the soap business. We've been doing it how long now? 3 years, right? 5, 3?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I remember when we did one of the videos or interviews where I was making the soap. Remember, we were putting it together? That was interesting. So anyway, I have two names for the company. I started with Hollywood Botanica because of my name. But then, because I live in Nashville, I thought, you know what? I'll just have two URLs that will go to the same site, and we'll call it Nashville Botanica. So since it's Christmas time, I have to always have Christmas soap. And this one's really special. It is, this is Fraser Fir. So everything that you see on it is soap. So the frosting is soap, the little flower, the Christmas tree is even soap. And then it's fragranced with Fraser Fir, which smells like that Christmas tree right there. So it smells really fresh. Another one I like, everybody likes peppermint. So this is peppermint with a little bit of eucalyptus, but I made it a little more decorative, and I'm calling this one Peppermint Twist. So all the ingredients that I use are the same for every soap. This one's called Winter Wonderland. And again, it's made with organic coconut oil, olive oil, sodium hydroxide, and distilled water. And then I just add fragrance or an essential oil. This one's always a favorite too. I always figured, why not blue? You know, like you're in the snow, freezing cold. And then here's another favorite. It's a favorite of mine. This is orange turmeric lavender. And it's one of my favorite ones because everything in this bar is natural. There's no preservatives in it because we've got orange essential oil, lavender essential oil, and this orange color is organic turmeric. You can't go wrong with that. And then my patchouli sandalwood always sells out every year. So it is National Botanica with a K, and I've been doing this 4 years strong. My soap is also inside the Nashville airport. That happened this year. So I'm super excited about having it there. Plus, it's been in other people's stores like Billy Corgan's store and Rhonda Shear's store and another store up in, where is it, in Santa Barbara, Oxnard, California. Those were all my mermaids. So thank you again for bringing up Nashville Botanica. I appreciate that, Mike.
Yep, and I've got a couple of them here too. So when they come, you know, they come in a nice little wrapper right here with the Nashville Botanica on it. So they're awesome. So and not just at Christmas time, guys, you can purchase this all year round because you're washing your hands all year round.
And it's a gift that's not expensive, but it's also homemade. So that's what's special about these is they're not expensive. And when you bring somebody something that's homemade, that's different, you know, it's special. So thank you for letting me talk about my soap.
Yep. And another thing that's special is obviously Christmas memories that people have. And we have some more Christmas memories right now. So let's see what guests we have in store right now that are going to share some of their favorite Christmas memories.
Great.
So Christmas time is one of my favorites, mostly because I get to spend all of the time with my family, but especially eat some good Christmas cookies. So Christmas is super special.
One of my most embarrassing Christmas memories is this little video clip that I have where I had such a bad lisp as a kid. And I go, "Merry Christmas, everybody." And I think my family made fun of me for a very long time.
So when it comes to Christmas, I have a big extended family on my dad's side, and they come all over from Michigan. They come from Tennessee. They come from Georgia. They come from South Carolina, from Virginia. And so I rarely get to see them. And now that I'm living up in Massachusetts, so I would say my favorite part about Christmas is when we all come together. We all come into one house. That's my mama's house. We get the chance to put up the tree. We get to see Santa Claus come into town, and we get to open up the gifts, and we get to celebrate with a big feast. And, you know, we get to enjoy the quality time that we get to have together. So that's probably my favorite memory.
And now, Hollywood, you've been having a great year. And to start it all off, plumbers don't wear ties. We talked a little bit about that last year. Tell us what's going on with that this year.
Yeah, Mike, we did talk about that last year. And I went to North Carolina, over to the studios there. I did a brand new opening, and I also did commentary through the whole thing. So that's very cool. And finally, there were photos and stuff. But for anybody who wants to see the original, this is what the original game, 3DO game, looked like. It's pretty cool. Here I am on the back. So this is an original, and I can't believe that I even have the original. It's on the CD. This is like 1994. So the new one is on all platforms, and the company that did it, oh my goodness, I'm looking what can you see what I'm doing there? Can you see that at all? Yep. I'm like this. The company Limited Run Games is who redid the game, and that came out September. So, and then they have all kinds of stuff going on with it. Like if you ordered before the date it was released, and you would get a t-shirt, you get this, you get a tie, you get all this stuff. So the cool thing about it, Mike, that I'm looking forward to in 2024 is that I will be going, I'm pretty much, everybody knows me as the character Hollywood. And there's a whole nother genre of the video game fans that know me as Jane. And some of them have put it together and some of them haven't put it together. So I'll be doing conventions and I can see people going, are you Hollywood or are you Jane? So it's going to be fun because it's going to lead to some more work and meeting brand new fans that I could turn on to G.L.O.W or vice versa. So super excited about it.
Yep. And then that's going to be in your book as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ties. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be.
Yeah. And how is your book coming along?
It's done. The book is finished, done. Right now I'm scanning photos to go in it. I met with a good friend of mine that does covers for books, and she went to college for art school and different stuff, and she's done several book covers already. She also has a boutique company too called Brand Publishing. So I told her what I wanted. I'm not going to tell you guys because we're going to mock something up and then I'll be pushing it out there, and I think you'll like it. It's taken me a long time. Yes, COVID hindered a lot of it, but I'm again ecstatic because it's going to be cool. And Mike, I think, I'm going to be testing you to make sure you read it, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add some Easter eggs, and only I will know in what chapter those are at. So I'll know you read the book when I start asking you questions. Where's this? Where was that when I said da 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 da?
Yes, we love quizzes around here. And especially at Christmas time, we love asking the guests if they can name the reindeer. So let's check in on some guests and see if they can name the reindeer.
Dasher the reindeer, Vixen, and Dancer.
Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen.
Prancer. And Fabulous.
Comet and Cupid. Donner, Blitzen.
Is it Dixon already? I think it's Dixon already. Hold on. Is it Dixon already? Let's see. Dasher. Did you say that already? Darling.
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? That would be Rudolph.
What else? Miami St. Heat. We're terrible, Mike.
Okay, and now Hollywood, in honor of Christmas, we're going to play a little game. It's called a Christmas True or False. So okay. I'm going to say a statement, and I want you to tell me if you think it's true or false. So let's see how many, we got 10 of them here. Let's see how many you can get right.
Perfect.
We're going to start a little easy here. So the first one is, Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus. True or false?
True.
Exactly. Next, Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas in French. True or false?
That is false.
False, because what language is it?
Espanol.
Espanol, Spanish. Reindeer are real. True or false?
You would give me that. Since I was a kid, I've always believed it, so we're going to say that reindeer are true.
That is true. Reindeer are, in fact, real.
Great.
Candy cane were invented in Germany. True or false?
since it's red and white, it reminds me of, you know, USA, but I'll give it a, I don't know. I'll give it a true, I think.
It is true. You're right. It was invented in Germany.
Perfect.
Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song. True or false?
Since we've had so many truths, I'm just going to have to say it's false.
Wrong. It's true.
Are you-
Jingle Bells was
Thank
actually
you.
a Thanksgiving song in the beginning.
Okay.
All
Didn't
right.
I say false?
Only,
So it is true. Yes.
It is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
only one wrong. So you're doing good so far.
Okay.
Oklahoma was the first state to declare Christmas as a legal holiday. True or false?
False.
Correct. Oklahoma was, in fact, the last state to do it. The first state was actually Alabama.
Was the first?
Alabama was the first state
Yeah.
in 1870.
Nice. That's a good trivia question. Real
Yep.
good.
And Oklahoma in 1907.
Okay.
There are 24 boxes on the Advent calendar. True or false?
False.
That is true. 24 boxes.
Okay.
That leads up to Christmas. Italians don't eat meat on Christmas Eve. True or false?
I would say that's false.
That's supposed to be true.
That's not true.
And I don't, and
Can't
I
be.
gotta argue that one because I don't even recall that.
Me either. Because
I don't remember that.
Where did you find that one? We're both Italian. You would think we would know.
Yes,
and
we would know that, and that I've never heard of. I've heard
Me
of Good
either.
Friday. I've heard of certain other ones, but not
me
Christmas
too.
Eve. I've never heard Christmas Eve. So
That's a good one, but
I debate.
I'm going to ask my mom and dad that question. You need to ask yours too.
Yeah, I'm debating that one.
Me too.
Taylor Swift was born on Christmas. True or false?
Knowing her, it's true.
Nope, it's false. She was born December 13th.
Well, hell's bells.
All I Want for Christmas Is You is the best-selling Christmas song of all time. True or false?
False.
Nope, that is true.
I knew you were going to tell me it was true. I was thinking happy birthday would be
16 million copies. So you got half of them. So pretty good there. But I'm actually going to say 6 because I debate that one.
Yeah, we both debate the Italian one.
We don't think that one's right. But
we really don't.
Now it's cold weather now, but you're going to go somewhere where it's warm on a cruise because you're doing another G.L.O.W cruise. So tell us about it.
Right. So this is the second official original G.L.O.W Girl cruise that I'm doing with Don Goodland. And so for 2024 in March, we are headed to the Eastern Caribbean, and I have some of the ports that we're going to, if I can find them here. So March 2nd, so we'll be leaving March 3rd through the 10th out of Miami. We're going to be on the Norwegian Encore, and it's a 7-night cruise. We are headed to, which I haven't been, to Puerto Plata, which is Puerto Rico. I've not been to St. Thomas, so that'll be exciting. Tortola, and Great Stirrup Cay is a little small island. So that's 4 different ports, and I try to do things a little bit differently. When we are at a port, I make sure that I don't plan any events so that way we could all get off the boat and take our time at the ports without having to run, get ready, and hurry up for this event. We can do the events afterwards, or when we're at sea, we will have events. So I'm super excited because there's going to be a few people who haven't been on them before, and they're going to have a good time. Actually, like 1, 2, 4 people that haven't been on. No, 5. I think there's 5 people who have not been on this cruise. So me and Cheryl are excited to plan this for everybody. So if those are still interested, because we still have 3 months to go, you can get a hold of me or Donald Goodlin, and we can help you register. And he's at Cruise Planners. And he also did another 3 that I had been on with Afterglow, and they were all sensational. But this is going to the Eastern Caribbean, and if you haven't been to any of those islands, I suggest you highly do it. You won't regret it.
Yep. And speaking of Cheryl, who played Lightning on Glow, we're going to go to the lightning round right now.
Yay!
I'm going to ask you a few questions, a couple things, and you just tell me which one you prefer.
All right.
Cinnamon or apple cider?
Apple cider.
Roller skating or skateboarding?
Skateboarding.
Palm trees or pine trees?
Oh, palm trees.
A sapphire ring or a diamond ring?
Diamond ring.
Favorite button on the remote control, rewind or fast forward?
Depends what's on. Fast forward.
Green beans or broccoli?
I like both, so broccoli.
Wristwatch or clock on cell phone?
Wristwatch.
Would you rather be the judge or part of a jury?
I'd rather be the judge.
What's worse, having to shovel snow in the driveway or mowing the lawn?
I will say what's worse is shoveling the driveway.
Would you rather receive a $1,000 gift or 10 $100 gifts?
Ooh. Then you would get 10 different gifts.
Yep.
I'll take the latter, the 10 different gifts.
Would you rather start a project immediately or do you wait until the last minute?
I like to start it right away.
And would you rather be given a pep talk or a motivational quote?
I like the motivational quote.
Okay, awesome. So thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you, Mike, for having me. I always love being on your show.
And
You're
we
so
love
awesome.
having you.
Hey, how long have you been doing your show for?
My gosh, we are in our 5th season, and it's been 3.5 years right now.
Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you. Pretty soon it's going to be show 100 before you know it.
Ooh, nice. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Can you tell everybody how they can get in contact with you?
Absolutely. If you guys are Twitter people, you can go to Glow Hollywood on Twitter. If you're an Instagram person, official Glow Hollywood. And if you're interested in any of these soap, there's an Instagram site called Hollywood Botanica, and Botanica starts with AK. Those are the 3 ones that I love. And of course, we all have Facebook, and that would be under my first and last name, Jeanne Basone.
Yep, and you guys can follow me on Facebook at Official Mike Grand, on Instagram at official Mike Grand. On YouTube, it's at Official Mike Grand or The Mike Grand. And then formerly Twitter, it's now called X, is at MikeGrand.com, and the website is MikeGrand.com. So thank you again, Hollywood, for joining us here today.
Thank you, Mike.
And thank you guys for watching. And we will
and Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah. That's right. The most important thing. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and whatever holiday you're celebrating this holiday season. So
can't wait
to Merry Christmas.
Food.
Yep. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next year. Bye.